Big or small dog, it doesn't matter. Tuck it heel. Good. Good boy. Sit. Good boy. Doesn't matter what size of dog you've got, obedience should be taught to all dogs. Especially little dogs, because little dogs get away with murder. Bring. Good lad. If a big dog behaves like a lot of little dogs do, snapping and snarling and charging at people and dogs and everything like that, everybody would be in a meltdown. But small dog owners, what they seem to do is just smile and be like, he's just small, so that means it's alright. No, it doesn't. I've trained in the same way I've trained my shepherd. Yep. Good boy, get up. Good. Get up. Good. Hiya.
Hiya, you okay?
Yeah. Not seen you. And I'm just doing videos, and I've just said, because what a lot of people, small dog owners do, they let the small dogs get away with murder, and they let them snap and, you know, to even like your sized dog, they, and then they just smile at you, don't they, and look as if, well, it's a little dog, it doesn't matter. But can you imagine if we let our big dogs or larger dogs do it, they'd go wild, wouldn't they? So I'm just doing a video on that. It doesn't matter what dog you've got, what size it is, you should train it.
She the only time if a dog comes at her to protect herself, really,
which is normal.
She'll snap back, you know,
absolutely.
She would never go up to a dog and she never has done.
I mean, even now he's crept down the hill a little bit, but he's waiting for me to throw his biscuits. He's not run over to her. But I get this a lot where people say, oh, my dog's reactive, and then when I work with it, I say, well, you know, we walked past 10 dogs, it's not done any, oh, well, they've not come to it. Well, that's not your dog being reactive, that's your dog being normal. If we were walking, and so if I was walking and passing you, but I was really staring you out and I was, you know, puffing myself up, you'd be a bit like, oh, I don't know. And you're either going to run away or you're going to get your fisticuffs out and think, well, bring it on then. Same as dogs. They don't like we don't. They don't want strangers in the face. It's rude. And a lot of the dogs, they jump all over other dogs as well.
Sometimes I pass people that sometimes they've got a couple of dogs and they're straining them on the little dogs or straining them on the lead. Because they're trying to
pulling out and you can hear them choking. And then you get those owners that do that and then try and bring the dog on the lead up to the face of your dog and they're saying to their dog, be nice. And you think, well, clearly it's not. It's trying to eat your dog, and you think, just take it away.
I know.
Because clients always say to me, what do I do in that instance? I say, put your foot out. Your dog is more important than anybody else's dog, regardless. Even mine, if he decided now to charge up to her and she bit him, well, that's on me, and it's on him. On me for not putting him on a lead and training him better, and on him for disobeying a command, because dogs are dogs, aren't they?
There's a lot of people that don't ever let the dog off the lead, though, isn't there?
I find that cruel, me. They're not draining their energy, are they?
No.
And I don't get why people get dogs and then send them to daycare or get a dog walker in. Well, why have you got a dog then? What do you do with it? It sleeps all day when you get home, not because it's mentally tired, it's physically tired, but mentally exhausted because it's been over aroused with the daycare or the walking. Because they don't teach them calm, do they? They teach them, whoa, let's get
really active into it.
So that was just a nice interaction, and that to me is exactly how owners and dogs should interact. Her dog was sat peaceful. I sent my dog up the hill. He's waiting for his game of find the treat, his search game. Perfect. Good. Wait. Good boy. So I had to do an about turn because I'm running out of time. I've got another client in a minute, so I've got to get back home. But again, that dog, I hadn't seen it, was coming up behind us as I did me about turn, so I took her up the side. You see, he's still paying attention to me. He's not shut off. Still paying attention. To help you get this level of focus, use treats, use whatever you need to. I don't use toys because toys send them a bit doolally, they go a bit wild. So this is a big biscuit I'm just breaking down. And as he trots alongside me, I'm feeding little bits. Not super often because I want him to trot at the side of me for longer, but in the beginning you would literally pay them every few seconds. What happens is then your hand becomes a hand signal. So while my hand's bent like this, he knows it's loaded with a treat. When my hand goes straight, you see then, he knows he's going to get the treat. So then what I can do with nothing in my hand, when he's picked his crumbs up, is just point him to here. Treat. Good boy. So when I release him, I will sometimes throw another treat. I've done it quite a lot today, just to show you how to get the focus of the dog onto you. Lead work. So I've took both dogs out separate to work on both dogs separate. When you're on two dogs, it's always easier doing training separate so that you can be sure what each dog is learning. You can try and do it together. They're going to interact with each other. They're going to have more fun with each other. He's done well. He's on, you can see he's on a nice loose lead. Just balanced on my finger. Walked well off lead. Recalled well. Obeyed instructions well. Perfect. Just because he's little doesn't mean he can do what he wants when he wants.